Okay, so this video is going to be covering bracing. Now, what is bracing? How do you do it? And what are the benefits? Now, bracing is a breathing technique that we use when we're executing lifts in order to provide the most amount of stability and be the strongest we possibly can be. It engages our core, it creates abdominal pressure, and it means that your brain can sense that extra stability in the periphery, and it will actually strengthen the electrical signals it sends to your muscles in order to produce more of your true force. Now, bracing, that's what they call it, but essentially it is just when you're about to execute a rep, you prepare for the rep, you take a really big breath in, whether that be through your mouth or through your nose, that's preferential. You really try and fill your lungs. At the same time, you press down on your abs, almost like you're pressing down and out against your stomach. So your core is braced. And also, in doing so, that creates all that abdominal pressure that essentially assists your lower back in stabilizing your body. Now, what kind of exercises do we do this with? Basically anything heavy and basically anything with a barbell. Now that's deadlifts, that's RDLs, even bench press when you're lying flat is a requirement for doing this. Squats especially so, and all variations of the ones that I've just listed. I couldn't just sit here and tell you all the exercises that you should be using bracing for. It's easier that you just implement it and use it as a standard for every exercise because it'll be of benefit to just about any exercise you perform. So here's a visual demonstration. I'm going to grab the bar, and if I get ready to do an RDL, I'm going to get set up for my rep. I'm going to then take a really big breath in. So to exaggerate this point, I'm going to breathe through my mouth. And you can see I just lifted my chest. I pressed down on my core as if you can see that I'm engaging my abs. Okay, so I'm going to do that again. So you can see I maintain that brace the entire way down. Okay, so as I come down, I'm going to take a big breath in. Brace, hold it. And there you go. So what I want you to think about when you're bracing is I want you to think about your lower back and your core having a relationship in providing stability. That's what they do. So if you ever hear the conversation about people saying that you shouldn't allow your back to round in a deadlift, most of that comes from learning how to brace your core properly. And in fact, even in a deadlift, if your upper back is rounded a little bit, so long as you have mastered your bracing, you will still be safe in executing that lift. It means you can push harder, lift heavier, more confidence, you'll express more of your true force, and you'll be as stable as possible. So this is something that every client needs to absolutely master and implement in every required exercise out there, which is just about all of them. So hope this helps. If anybody has any questions, obviously just let us know.